Good morning. Well, let's see here. We're going to read a little bit today in the beginning, Genesis, in Hebrew, Beretshit. Here we read the scripture begins with the book of Genesis, but in Hebrew, the book is named after its first word, Beretshit, the first letter of revelation from the Lord. Then is the bet found in this word. The letter bet means house and is composed of three vavs, which add up to 18, the same value for che, or life, the house of creation, is in the life of the universe. Bet also has a prefix, function meaning in, suggesting God's intention for abiding within the realm of creation. So I'm going to show you real quick the original Paleo letter for bet was a tent, so it was a house, right? So I'll show you guys if I can turn this around. Basically, looks something like this. The word Beretshit can mean the beginning, or at the start, or at the head of all things, etc. Notice the term Rosh, head, appears embedded in the word as it is, Shoresh, root. In the Jewish tradition, the word can refer to either the first weekly Torah portion, Parat, in the annual Jewish cycle of Torah reading called the Parashat Beretshit, or the first book of the Torah itself called Sefer Beretshit. When used to refer to the first book of the Torah, Beretshit is sometimes called Sefer Rishon, the first book of the Sefer Beret Halom, the book of the creation of the world. The ancient Greek translation of the Torah, the Septuagint, called the book Genesis birth, origin, instead of using the translation from the first Hebrew word for the book's title. The term Genesis was used in subsequent Latin and English translations of the book. There are 50 chapters in Beretshit, 20,512 words, 78,644 letters that are divided into 12 weekly readings. So this is the very first parashah of the weekly Torah reading schedule, most appropriately named Beretshit, meaning in the beginning. The portion opens with succulent statement about the creative activity of God. Oh boy. Prince, you want up here? Say hi, Prince. You say hi. Good boy, aren't you? Good boy. The Hebrew scripture begins not from the first-person perspective of some man's understanding of God, but from an omniscient third-person perspective, a voice that reveals the glorious power that created the entire cosmos by means of his word. The very first verse of the Bible then reveals the nature of God, further indicated by the use of the plural form of the name Elohim, with the singular verb bara. He created. Indeed, later in this parashah we will see a direct quotation from this Elohim that uses plural personal pronouns. Let us make man in our image and in our likeness. After the breathtaking opening line, shrouded as it is in mystery, the Torah describes how Elohim created the universe, yesh me'an, out of nothing, over a 6-day period, culminating the personal creation of a human being in the image of Elohim himself. So, boys, Beretshit, in the beginning, we read that God created the earth and us out of nothing, out of his words. God is so intelligent and understands the universe so well, he could create it out of words. And you'll have a lot of people, boys, tell you that we were created from cosmic dust that collided together and began some sort of biological soup over billions of years, and to me, that takes as much faith as telling me that God created us, which does not seem, as far-fetched as cosmic dust coming together in a way that created the heavens and the earth. Some people believe dust started the world, and I believe God started the world. So that's my belief, sons.